How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the cars and vehicles that are going to be coming in the next Grand Theft Auto Online update, GTA Online Lowriders, coming out October 20th. I'm going to be talking about the cars we know so far in this update and also their real life equivalents. I do this every DLC and you guys really seem to like it. The hype is so real for this update and I am beyond excited for everything that Rockstar has to offer. However, they didn't give us a whole lot of information on the vehicles that are going to be coming out. So let's start with what they officially said on the website. They said you can visit Benny's website in-game to choose from a half dozen select customizable vehicles. So that means 6. So for the start, this Lowriders update is going to have 6 vehicles that you can bring down to Benny's mod shop and change out a bunch of things like the engine blocks, the interior, custom colors and designs, and a whole lot more. So Rockstar actually gives away one of the cars that's going to be able to be customized, and also from the screenshots we can tell what the other vehicles are going to be. So let's talk about it right now and let's get into it. Alright, so the first screenshot actually shows off 3 new vehicles that are going to be coming in the game. I'm going to be talking about the ones in-game first, and then we'll talk about their real-life equivalents a little bit later. So on the very far left, that car that's got the kind of crazy wooden paneling and the red wheels around the outside, that is actually the faction from Grand Theft Auto 4. The Williard faction looks to be returning in Grand Theft Auto 5, and that is amazing. It was one of my favorite cars in Grand Theft Auto 4, and I'm so excited that Rockstar looks to be bringing it back in Grand Theft Auto 5. And the faction is also shown in the very last screenshot, as you can see right here on the very far left. We don't get a ton of visuals on this car, but you can see some of the things that you're able to do to it, like modifications to the hood and the side. You can see some nice designs right there. So that is pretty awesome. Sticking with that first screenshot, we can also see a customized green Albany Primo. This isn't the first time that they've showed this off. They've got the green one right there, which has some pretty cool designs and pretty cool wheels, as well as rocking the new hydraulics mod, which is going to be available. But it's also shown off in this screenshot right here, with the guys doing the drive-by in the Tech 9 with their new automatic submachine gun. And you can see some of the crazy styling that can be done to the Primo, as well as a two-toned color scheme on the inside with the red and yellow, as well as the fancy kind of florally artwork trimmings going along the outside, as well as the crazy wheels. So that is the Albany Primo. That is one of the cars that Rockstar 100% confirmed. They said taking on enemies in the stylish Albany Primo custom. So that is 100% coming into the game. That's pretty awesome. And the third vehicle that can be found in the first screenshot is actually a clean version of the Voodoo. How freaking awesome is that? I have wanted a clean version of the Voodoo for a long time, and it looks like we're finally going to be able to get one and upgrade it in Benny's car modification shop. The Voodoo is also shown off in a few other photos as well. In this bright blue one, you can see Voodoo is written across the hood, confirming that is once again the Voodoo, and that shows off, like we talked about earlier, some of the crazy customization things that you're going to be able to do inside of the vehicles, changing the dials, the steering wheel, and the interior also. Another vehicle that looks like we're going to be able to mod in Benny's shop is going to be the Chino. The Vapid Chino, which came with the Ill-Gotten Gains update, is the car that is getting worked on by Benny right now. And you can see it's got some cool customization features, very similar to the Albany Primo, kind of like the florally styling wood paneling that's going around the outside, as well as some brand new wheels. And something else that's very interesting is it looks like you can remove the roof of the Chino, which can be seen not only in that first screenshot inside Benny's garage, but also with this green version of the Chino, with obviously the hydraulics mod. That has no roof, so it looks like that actually might be a theme, and that might be something that is continued throughout this update, is something that's where you can easily remove the roof of these lowriders, because if we move on to the final photo, we're actually able to look at the car in the middle, which is the Buccaneer, which is a car that's already in the game. but it has its roof completely removed. So that is very, very interesting. So Rockstar stated that we could be able to customize a half dozen cars, and right now I'm only able to locate 6 of them. We've got the topless version of the Buccaneer, we've got the Faction, we've also got the Clean Voodoo, we've got the Chino, and we've got the Albany Primo. That's 5 out of 6. So I don't know where that 6th car is, or if Rockstar is going to allow us to customize more than 6. It's just really weird the way they chose the words half dozen select customizable vehicles. I can't imagine that every vehicle in the game is going to be authorized to go into Benny's modification shop, but out of everything I've seen so far, these are pretty awesome vehicles. It looks like there's going to be some new vehicles that we've never seen in Grand Theft Auto 5 that are going to be able to be customized in the shop, as well as some existing ones also. So in Grand Theft Auto 5, the Buccaneer is highly resemblant of that of a Buick Riviera, especially the 65 model with the stacked headlights were only available in that model. It also draws some inspiration from the Pontiac Grand Prix, as well as the 1966 GTO, and the rear of the Buccaneer also draws some inspiration from the 1966 version of the Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Now, the Albany Primo is a 4-door sedan design that is very similar to the 1997 Cadillac Sevilla, as well as the Cadillac Alante. Obviously, it reigns in the Albany family, meaning it's going to take over Cadillac model design. So that's very cool. I can't wait to customize this. Now, the clean version of the Voodoo is something I'm very excited about. It resembles kind of like a hybrid of a lot of vehicles. I'm guessing Rockstar's team took inspiration from a few cars. One of them is the 1964 Impala, the other one is the 1965 Rambler Classic, and the 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner. So the Voodoo is kind of a combo of those 3 vehicles, and I'm very excited to see what Benny can do, making the clean Voodoo probably one of the coolest cars to have in Grand Theft Auto 5 once this update goes live. Alright, so the car that's returning from Grand Theft Auto 4, the Williard Faction, it most closely resembles the 1982 to 1987 Buick Regal. Very similar to the Majestic in San Andreas, and it also takes cues from the Buick Grand National and Regal T-Top. The Faction is very famous for its T-Top design, which is something I think is going to be pretty awesome to mod up in Grand Theft Auto 5 at Benny's shop. And a car that we are very familiar with, the Vapid Chino. The Vapid Chino's design appears to be derived from the 1965 Lincoln Continental, as well as some of the early 1970s Ford Thunderbird and LTD models. This is going to be a really exciting car to have in Grand Theft Auto 5, especially at Benny's shop. I'm just overall very, very thrilled for this update. I know you guys are as well. I know that it is going to be an extremely awesome update. I am so hyped. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comment section down below. Once again, if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.